Hey, I got a joke for you.
Let's hear it.
All right,
Big Daddy.
all right. So, you know what a redneck pickup line is?
What?
Hey, sis, you awake? All right, let's get serious.
That's bad.
I know. Let's get serious. Let's start the show. Hi, everyone.
What's up?
I'm Major Random,
I'm Colonel Crazy.
and you're watching News Barn,
News Barn.
the show in a garage where we talk about
All kinds of
stuff.
shit. All kinds of news.
Yeah,
All kinds of everything.
anything that interests us.
Remember not to judge that we're in a garage. A lot of cool things happen in a garage.
like
Alien abductions.
I thought they happened on the road.
Sometimes I've heard some stories. People just being zapped out of their garage, their asses probed in their garage, whatever.
It starts with
It
the probe and
happens.
into the probe.
It will happen.
Yes, or carpentry accidents, or everything that's fun. So,
Skateboarding accidents.
so here's the fun one. Here's the one that we've all been hearing about in the news, at least a couple. No, it's not Caitlyn Jenner. We're talking about
Caitlin.
Bruce. No, we're talking.
Well, we were talking earlier, and Daniel's thinking of becoming Danielle.
No. I'm happy being.
You want to be your ideal woman.
Stop teasing me. No. But we're really talking about this coming up is
The Duggar family.
the Duggar family. The night was it 19?
19 kids.
and
This
counting.
family has 19 children, and because I guess they have very strong religious beliefs, and the couple said, "We're just going to start plowing, and whatever kids come out are going to be coming out, and we're not going to stop."
Yeah. So
Don't know how rational that is, but hey.
yeah. So the oldest kid, Josh.
Basically, their
Josh-
whole idea
yeah.
is God is going to guide
provide.
our family, and I'm just going to plot. We're just going to fuck, and whatever, how many fucking kids come out, that's part of God's plan. And then I'm going to have these kids, and God's plan is, I guess, also to take each kid I plop out and have one of the other siblings raise the kid.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know where in the Bible you find that, but these people somehow conjured it up.
So anyway, if you couldn't tell, we're talking about Josh Duggar's molestation of kids while he was a minor, including his own sister.
Yeah, he molested something like 7 girls or so.
Yeah,
And what, 3 or 4 of them were his own sisters.
yeah. And by the way, we don't condone molestation of any kind. That's
No
just wrong.
shit. I don't think they ever thought we did.
I don't know, man.
I don't know about you, but I definitely don't.
Yeah. So this came out recently, and TLC, who was the network was on, pulled
The
it.
Learning Channel.
Yeah, learning about.
Learning about how you just keep fucking and having as many kids as humanly possible.
And how to molest your younger sister.
Oh, that's bad.
So anyway,
Oh, man.
pulled them. All their advertisers
Yeah,
ditched.
everyone just ditches you when you're a Hot Pocket.
Yeah,
Because you couldn't keep your Hot Pocket in your pants.
right. As you're pointing out, it's kind of ironic. The thing was, a lot of these people, including
Mike Huckabee.
yes, Mike Huckabee.
Well, because he wants their money, because he's a right-wing Christian fanatic politician. You need their money.
But
But anyways, how this whole thing started is, I guess, a police report became public
yes, exactly.
that Josh Duggar molested his sisters and several other women.
Yes, while he was underage.
And it appears, he was doing it he did it, I guess it started when he was maybe 12 or 14. And he did it once, twice, and then the third time, I guess his parents finally decided he needed to see a counselor. Now, you would think, a counselor, I guess that is a good, and generally that is good.
Yeah,
I mean, if your kid is having, is sexually frustrated, having issues, I mean, get on it, try to take care of it. After 3 times, no. It should have been the first time.
Yes.
Your first time your kid tried putting his hand up his sister's pooter. They should have called a professional, but back to the counselor. The counselor wasn't, I guess,
A
anyone.
psychiatrist.
Well, yeah, it was nobody qualified to handle issues with male adolescents.
Right, of course.
And basically, it was a church. It was a church
It was
member.
a pastor, right?
No, it was a church member. I don't think it was a pastor. It was a church member who later on was convicted of child molestation or pornography himself.
You know what it is? He trained him how to do it better.
I guess so. That's really mean.
No,
honestly,
no. We're not. Again, we're not. That's just fucked up.
Well, we are condoning it, but wait, we're not condoning it.
We're condemning it. No, we're condemning it.
We're condemning it.
Make sure.
Oh shit, we're condemning it.
Yeah, so this guy does all this stupid shit. He says, "Well, God, forgave me." I'm like,
well, listen.
There was also audio clips of him saying some of this fucked up shit. I heard this recently.
A big thing about the Duggar family is they have been ridiculously outspoken about what they believe American family.
And then it was supposed to be that they're one of these.
They've gotten on their pedestal,
yes.
and homosexuals, of course, are evil and they're bad and they can't get married and fuck them. Oh, and then the wife also came out, I think, as she was being interviewed about this whole ordeal, and started criticizing transgenders.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? I mean, but that's the thing is they're complaining that, oh, everyone's getting honest about something that happened to our brother and us when we were much younger.
Yeah.
But no, when you come out to the public and criticize the American public for being immoral and wrong and incorrect in how we conduct ourselves and raise our families, yes, we're going to criticize the way you conduct and raise your family as well.
Yeah, well,
okay. So they can shut the fuck up.
Especially if there's supposed to be this highly moralistic family. The irony is, that and this is not a bash on all people who have faith, but if you notice, the most religious people tend to be the ones who are doing the most fucked up shit.
Well, here's now I'm going to get to a bigger issue. This whole ordeal,
or abused the most.
This whole ordeal brings up bigger issues about Christian culture and these families,
right,
in our society that close their kids off from everybody else and tell young men going through puberty. I'm not getting on Josh Duggar completely. He was put in this family and he was, taught that having any sexual desires, masturbation, any avenue to express his oncoming sexuality was wrong.
Hey, by the way,
I mean, what would you do? All that's built up, and the only really environment you have is your sisters.
Yeah, especially since you're closed off and there's nobody really to.
Sure, I mean, I've seen it happen in other friends of mine who were raised by right-wing, born-again Christian parents. And they were so sexually dysfunctional, it's unbelievable. Right. Every case everyone I've known who was raised by fundamental right-wing, born-again Christians, they came out. The biggest issue that came out was sexual problems.
Right, yeah, because
they couldn't work them out. If you don't teach your kids about sex, at 12 years old, most boys are going through puberty. If you cannot have a discussion of sex and what they're going through and how they're going to feel, and try to maybe create positive venues and, talk about maybe, masturbation. I don't know. It depends what you feel comfortable with in your family.
Right.
I think a lot of fathers are embarrassed to talk about jerking off.
My boy just said just don't do it in a public place.
Jerking off or watching porn.
Hey.
Or sex. What's sex? A lot of kids in school are having sex.
Hey, you know what? They actually proven that this is not. I'm not a scientist, but they have proven that, having at least a release once or twice a week is actually healthy for the body. It prevents cancer. Why And the problem is that you have these people who are repressing these kids sexually, and they're basically it gets poisoned. Their body gets it's such. What's the word I'm thinking? It becomes backed up. It basically becomes toxicity in the mind where they basically have to let it out or they're going to go freaking mad.
Yeah, I mean, this boy was taught masturbation's wrong. Pornography is wrong.
You'll grow fur on your hands.
And in places where we see where you have completely demonized pornography, sex, looking at women who are sexy, discouraging going to the strip club,
right?
Looking at porn, having sex with girls at school, obviously have protected safe sex.
Oh yeah.
But places where you see
all that bullshit.
Of course, places where you see this massive repression, you're going to get this shit, and Americans are getting concerned about it.
This is kind of the other side of the coin we talked about last week about they actually showed that pornography helps
Every
out.
single psychological study has shown that there is a massive correlation between a decrease in sexual violence and an access to pornography.
Yeah, so basically, if you can do it, you don't tend to do it. So if this kid has...
Because it's a positive. You can't open up the valve, the water gets backed up. It's really common sense.
Yes. Yeah, I mean...
The issue is a lot of Christians hate nature. I hate to kind of say, they kind of hate... They're very delusional to their lives. They haven't really awoken to their lives.
Not saying that all Christians are bad.
Not saying all... Well, that's given.
Yeah, of course, but
it's given.
Obviously, we're not people saying will comment. All Christians. There'll be comments saying, "You hate all Christians."
Well, fuck them. Usually, those are people that usually are
trolls
going through the problems we're exactly talking about. Usually, those probably are people teaching their kids that jerking off will have them be eaten by Satan or something. And
that sounds
really
kinky.
Shit. Yeah, it sounds kinky, right?
All right. I will say one last thing in closing is I don't completely exonerate the kid because he knew kind of what he was doing.
Well, at 12 years old,
but still,
you're at an adolescent age. You've been raised in a shitty family. What do you know you would do?
It's true.
You don't have any access to talk about you're going through puberty. You remember puberty?
Oh, yes.
You remember masturbating?
Yes, I do.
You remember masturbating yesterday?
Yes, I do.
Of course you do. Okay, imagine if you were told you're sinning.
Oh,
and that's just dug in your head.
I hate the fact they say I'm born a sinner.
Yeah, I know.
I was just born.
But imagine your family, and my family, and a lot of families, were kind of loose.
Yes.
Well, even a lot of Christian families, too, they're kind of loose. They're like, they go to church once in a while, or maybe they go to church Sunday, but they don't really give a shit.
They're doing it kind of out of habit.
Yeah, it's kind of out of habit. But this boy grew up in a family, and the girls did too. You don't think they had sexual problems?
Yeah, I mean, what they say that typically women, when you're repressed sexually, once you can get out of the house, you kind of uncork like a freaking genie.
Yeah, and what's weird is, look how dysfunctional his family is. This mom is plopping out loads of kids, and then handing them off to these older kids in the family. So you're 15, 16... 17 years old, and it's like, here's a kid I just plopped out, raise it. The mom wasn't just... Mom and dad weren't... Did you see their show there? She was plopping out a kid and saying, well, if you're 15 now, you get to be the guardian of this kid. I'm like, that's retarded. That is so inhumane. To say, I'm going to plop a kid out here, it's your fucking problem now. Fuck you. You know, these kids were abused. I feel bad for them personally.
All right, so that's kind of... I think that's our end and our closing.
No, it's sorry. It's the end of our bitching.
So remember to like, subscribe, share the video, and leave a comment, please.
Yeah, or don't. If it's too hard for you, if you feel like you'll kill yourself, if you leave a comment, please don't.
Please don't kill yourself.
Don't.
Police will come investigate us. Why is this person dead?
Because the devil did it.
The devil did it.
Because you watched our show, and the devil made you do it.
If you play the show backwards, you will see the devil rising out of my ass.
Oh man, I don't know if the devil, I don't know if the devil wants to come out of your ass, Major.
All right, so I'm Major Random.
I'm Colonel Crazy. Keep it crazy.
Yes, and we'll see you later.
Peace.